well, I had to stretch after that one. But so we got one more that is about Northampton County and the probation officers. This is more just like a report for the investigators, but other than that, and for the news and shit. But other than that, the next couple lessons after this, even though they're part of the tormentation logs, there's gonna be more explanations and explaining in every log from here on out. I begin to try to explain stuff pretty intelligently, so we'll show you that they were simulating symptoms, thinking they were going to get away with it because they could control the experience between 1 and 2 people in a closed environment. So that is how they do it. And so as long as I could keep detailed notes on the outside, this is how I'm going to prove that, what the fuck? I mean, it's pretty obvious once you watch all the videos. Oh, hey, it started on its own, conveniently. Well, I'm gonna roll a J. I just got back from the dispensary. Got myself some dabs. I love this package. I guess this one is the Lab. It's the cheapest one they got over at Beyond though. It's pretty sick. I guess for here, I don't know, on the West Coast it's like way cheaper, but the prices are getting there. My fan. And I also got some of this, whatever this is. Terpene flower. No, let's see, what is it? It is cherry diesel. But well, anyway, so as you can see, it's like a night and day difference from how when I was recording this morning and how when I wasn't recording this morning. So as you can see, someone is messing with me, messing with my throat, messing with everything. I'm fine. I went to the store, came back, and everything is fine. Someone, every single morning when I wake up, puts me in like fits and rages. It's like, I don't know why, but they do. And they've been making me sleep until 1 o'clock in the afternoon every single day. So I'm gonna start setting an alarm, but like as soon as I wake up, they just put me back to sleep. They like have a frequency that induces sleep and just lets me stay sleeping the whole time. And it really pisses me off. But well, anyway, so that's what happened. And on other news, so my probation officer at his probation meeting, he pulls me in there and he says that, I hope you're not expecting me to go back to work after tomorrow because you're going to go to jail because I'm going to violate you. And he says, I'm going to violate you because you are denying services of medical services. And I'm confused a little bit. I never denied any services. Not once. I did say that it was my legal right to refuse medication, and I do not wish to ingest any type of medication. And then he tried to forcefully have me sign a medical release form, and I told him no on multiple occasions, as well as over an email. And on the email, I have attached his business card where he writes on the back everything he requests, which was a medical release form, which I already told him at multiple meetings I am not signing a medical release form. After this meeting yesterday, he says that he's going to take me into court, he's going to violate me, and he's going to put me in jail. And I said, why? Why are you going to put me in jail? Why can't we just figure out some other route of treatment? I said, if you seriously think that I need to be in treatment, then I have no problem going to treatment. I said, I don't have money to go to treatment, so you're going to have to figure that out. And I'm not going to take any kind of pharmaceutical medications because it's my legal right not to. And I do not wish to sign a medical release form. He had since then, after I left the meeting, called Stephanie, which is a forensic detective in Northampton County, and threatened her to subpoena my medical records if she didn't get me to sign a medical release form. So she's called me up and convinced me to sign a medical release form for verbal contact so she could verbally communicate with my probation officer over the phone. I still feel like this is a violation of my rights. I feel like I'm being very, very pushed around here, and I'm going to continue to take documented proof of this. I feel like they are simulating symptoms. They're documenting and simulating symptoms from people in the Northampton County as doctors, as a man named Alex Thomas. As soon as I mentioned that I had read a book about Illuminati and CIA mind control, they all of a sudden labeled me as like a drug user and a mind of like I don't know like what they wanted to label me as, schizophrenic, crazy, whatever. But I had mentioned this to the doctor, and now all of his notes say that I am crazy, I need to be on medication, I need to do this, I need to do that. Do I sound crazy to you guys at all? I don't believe I do. I mean, this morning they really had me going with when they're putting like the tormenting physical abuse in me. But you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and do this. If they put me in jail, all these video files are gonna be in the hands of a fucking excuse my French, of a lawyer and all sorts of other facilitators. So, and all sorts of friends and everything. These videos are getting scattered everywhere. So, try not to push your weight around because you're being documented. And that's just a message to Northampton County. If they're somehow monitoring me somehow, I believe they might have some sort of monitoring on my computer and my cell phone, because when I was you don't want me not to talk about it now, they're having me call. Because when I went to go and when I went to go message Gabby, which was the shrink, and we were in the middle of a text message conversation, somehow my cell phone screen got fried. My phone worked because I had my headphones on, but when I brought my phone home from work and plugged it in, it wouldn't charge. It would charge up, but the screen wouldn't work. It just wouldn't turn on at all. So somehow one time they fried my screen. There was another time where I signed up for school and somehow they fried my charger port. The day that I signed up for school, I had to use my phone to sign up because it's online schooling. And the screen on my laptop and the screen on my phone, I mean, not the screen on my phone, the charger port on my phone and the screen on my laptop were broke. The same exact day, the same day I signed up to have a bachelor's degree in psychology, to go for psychology. And the reason I wanted to go for psychology was to prove what these guys were doing. And then all of a sudden all my stuff starts to break. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm just going to keep documenting this stuff. And just the longer I go and the more videos of this you watch, the more you will see that I'm sane. I am not off my rocker. I'm, I've been a victim of synthetic tormentation. And I believe there's locals in the area that are continuing this tormentation because they think it's a joke or something and they think they can't get caught. And I don't know, I don't want to put any names on it because I don't know 100% for a fact. But My circles have been very, very small in the past 3 years. I've only been around so many people. When I moved to this town, I moved to Bangor. The only people I know besides my family is Dennis Gordon and his family. And then all the customers I met through him because he was an HVAC technician and I met all his customers just like briefly. So, I mean, personal connections, there is no personal connections other than Dennis Gordon. So how does this all play out? And Dennis Gordon is communicating with my probation officer behind the scenes. So, I mean, there's only so many different, I mean, Dennis Gordon, 558 Hyden Road, Bangor, PA, Able Heating and Cooling. I don't know what to tell you, man. He's I believe him and my probation officer are trying to set me up here or entrap me to do stuff. So that's what I believe. I don't know if that's 100% true. I believe that because of all the facts and data points that added up to this. And I'm talking facts. I'm not talking any kind of weird opinionated thoughts. I'm talking facts. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to roll my J and go downstairs and eat my pizza rolls that are waiting in the oven. Thanks for your time.